Alright. Hello out there, everyone. How's it going? Hey, Dorman, how are things going with you? It might or might not be a trap. The world may never know. Well, I mean, technically, probably will know in the next 11 days, wherever it's supposed to be. Maybe it's only 8. I forget what it was down to at this point. Oh. Alright, cool. I was testing out something new on my test server, and it looks like it's working correctly, so that's a good thing. Anyways, we're going to be getting started very briefly. I started a bit later in the day. If you were on my Discord server, you may have seen the messages why. Essentially, YouTube, or not YouTube, blaming things on YouTube, even though it's not them for once. Windows wanted to install some updates, and I've just been postponing them for a while, just because I didn't really want to deal with it, and it doesn't really add anything new. But eventually it was like, oh, we want you to schedule a time where you can do an update, so I just set a time randomly. And I'm like, well, I don't have to worry about it, whatever. But then I checked my computer today, and it's just not loading. It was just, on the boot screen with that little circular loading bar, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like spinning in circles for endlessly, essentially. So then I got to post about that on Discord, and T Masterson's like, oh yeah, there's an error that's going around with the Microsoft updates, and apparently can crash your computer and like cause it to endlessly boot. Luckily though, I restarted it a few times, and it finally kind of kicked back into its normal working condition. So that's good. Anyway guys, how's everything going with you? Send out our welcomes to... Who just joined? Let's see. We got Genre Boy who showed up. Daniel. And Audrey. How are things going with you guys? Hopefully everything's well. I guess you just must have gotten your notifications. That's kind of funny too, because you guys all showed up kind of around the same time. And I was noticing that on a test server that I'm running, it's a test Discord server, basically so I could test out some features. I created a bot that I could use so it could send out notifications automatically when I'm streaming. And I noticed it wasn't really sending it out for a while when I first started streaming, but it took like a few minutes to kick in. So I guess maybe the notifications in general take a little bit extra time to go out. Anyway, there's not too much new. I hope you're all doing well. Luckily we averted that crisis with the computer. So it probably wouldn't have been a lot of fun to try to get working again if it had indeed had some major issue or malfunction. Anyway, I am ready to play the game. Since I did say we were a bit delayed, I'm going to just try to jump into it sooner rather than later. So, as always, I would just like to say thank you very much to everyone who's joined up on YouTube as channel members. And a very special thanks to Seraph Creed and T Masterson, who have become Sorcerer Stabbers. So your computer updated too, TCam? Well, I'm glad it didn't crash at least. Happy birthday to my phone, it turned 8. Wow, that's an old phone. 8 years? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a phone for 8 years. Usually the batteries want to die after like 2 or 3 years, honestly. At least with the ones I've used. Alright, let's bring up the thing. Hello, Crimson. How are things going with you? Yeah, I've heard about the updates breaking some people's computers. I've never had that issue, though. Until just now, when it didn't want to load. Luckily, it set itself right after a while. So you could do stuff with the kid. You could also do stuff with... Who was in the menu? Futaba. Yusuke. Awkwardly asking if you want to do something. That's perfect. Hey Victricity, how are things going with you over there? Everything's going well. I think Dorman Games was in the chat a little bit a while ago, so hopefully he's still there for you. The Grand Galaxy, or the Galaxy Grand Prime? I've never heard of that one. I guess that was a phone they released at some point. I am not familiar with it at all. I've only had Android phones. I've never used Apple. I'm doing alright. I'm not doing too bad. I was just getting done explaining how my computer almost had issues because Windows wanted to update, and the update didn't take well. But I think it kind of reset itself, so it's working okay now. It looks like the update ended up failing, I guess, or maybe it went through and then it did a reset or something, but I think it's back to the other version it was on beforehand. Funny enough. Your phone has fallen down the stairs 8 times. It all cracked to hell. Oh, you're gonna do some drawing while listening? That's cool, Daniel. Yeah, good luck with your drawings. There's a lot of people who mention that they do some kind of art. So we have a number of choices, probably more than that even, right? Oh yeah, so I think we said we were kind of wanting to get our charm up, that way we could hang out with Anne. Or not Anne, Makoto. So she's not available to us until we get charm up to 5, or something like that. How is your phone not cracked up? That is remarkable. Do you keep it in a case? Or are those super padded stairs? Oh, what's up? A notification just came from the server. Wait, what? It only went out now? You mean the manual server I made? Oh, streams update on Discord. Huh? Let's talk about TCam. I didn't do anything on Discord, so I don't know what happened. Weird. Victricity also had an issue with the Windows update. An app I want to run every time the system starts now fails to start automatically. There was something that I had installed that was like preventing the update for a while. Like, oh, we can't update because you have this program installed and it's not compatible with the new version of Windows. I'm like, well, alright, whatever. Then do an update, I guess. I do know how to raise charm. We have a charm book. We can go to the Maid Cafe. I know that has a charm thing in it. Okay, sure, TCam. That sounds a little bit weird. Like what? It messaged you an update in some other way? Or are you talking about on the announcement like section I have on Discord? So I did send that out, but that was like 10 minutes ago now. And hello, how are you doing, by the way? Jordan. Hopefully you're doing well. Trying to decide what to do here real quick. Yeah, the Maid Cafe during the day and the hot tub at night. So we could try to do that first. Oh, so it was the thing, an announcement. So it just went out late. Okay, never mind then. That's weird, because I did send it out... What time was it? Yeah, 10:22. And you noticed it like 7 minutes later or whatever. Maybe you just didn't notice it until then. Yeah, it could be Discord acting up too. I'm gonna try to not worry about it for the most part. We do have Yusuke, we do have Futaba. Do either of those get something really good if we were to hang out with them? This is for new cards. A high-ranking card. Futaba's all the way down in like level 1. Sheesh. Oh, that's that. Right. Okay. I might try doing the charm stuff first. Try to get that skill up. So we can do the stuff with Makoto. And, you know, try to get her storyline finished, since she's kind of the girl we're leaning towards for this game, I think. Oh god, it's so hard to read. Victricity, that's you. Thank you for the follow. It's very much appreciated. I should probably make that bigger. That's really hard to read, at least for me. I think it was just because it had the red text on the red background of the phone in-game. So it made it even harder to read. But anyway, thank you very much, Victricity. Yeah, so the Maid Cafe is over here in Akihabara, right? I think we have 4 kindness now. I think we have 4 of everything at this point. Alright, let's just step on inside here and see what happens.
Oh.
This should definitely be interesting. Never done this before. The atmosphere in here is kind of cute in a cloying way. Oh goodness, this kind of reminds me of Fading Hearts a little bit, because that was a game where you constantly went to the Maid Cafe. Oh yeah, that's no problem, Victricity. Don't worry about it. That's happened to more people than you'd know. I think it was Christy. She's someone I've been friends with for a while on YouTube and Discord and Twitch and whatnot. Like, say from like 2015 or so. And I've only started really streaming on Discord for like the last 3 months or so, really. Though I did stream a little bit in the past, but the funny thing was, like, one day she suddenly just followed, like, in February out of nowhere. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you weren't following all that time. It's like, oh, I didn't even realize. I'm like, oh, I'm probably not following you either if I'm really thinking about it. Really, TCam, you don't remember the Maid Cafe and Fading Hearts? We were there like every other week. No, every other day. Yeah, with this weird best friend. That game was a trip.
Welcome home.
Well, here we go again. Welcome home, Master. I'm Clara, your clumsy maid.
Hmm.
Master, is this your first time here? I'm so happy you came. This is your home, so please relax. Oh, so what will your order be? Alright, so it says here, coffee filled with love. Even a clumsy maid can make this super easily. Care. Whipped cream is topped at the table. Might be hard for a clumsy maid. Comes with free ketchup art? Maybe too much for a clumsy maid. Aw, a sincere omelet. That's cute sounding. What? This is so wrong. You're not my teacher. Yeah. What does this mean exactly? Filled with love. Filled with care. I don't know what these do whatsoever. And these ones are harder to make, it seems, but I'm also not aware of what that could mean. The omelet? Is that what we should get? The sincere omelet? I just thought it was funny because we have a frog, and her name is Omelet. So, it's always super cute when I ever see the word omelet in anything. It's actually funny, the first spelling of omelet you use, Dorman, is the way her name is spelled. Oh, so we'll raise our charm more? More than likely chance to mess up, which means that you raise your charm more. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and do the sincere omelet because maybe that'll give us a better chance. Oh, French vanilla is saying pancake though. Pancake or omelet? Wait, didn't we have a big pancake versus waffles debate? I think maybe French vanilla is just a pancake fanboy. Was that what it was? I can't remember what you were in favor of. Someone was really a big fan of pancakes and someone hated them and was like, no, waffles all the way. But I don't remember who said which. So I'm going to pick the omelet, I guess, just because I like omelet. A sincere omelet, correct? As you wish, Master.
Hey.
Man, this is pretty overwhelming. All the pink hurts my eyes.
In that case.
Now start drawing with sincerity on your omelet. Well, let me see. What should I write?
How is it?
Excellent penmanship. Please enjoy it before it gets cold. The heck? This is so weird. That was unique. Either way, I think you learned how to get people to like you? What, by paying them money? I mean, I guess that does the trick. Well, still have a little bit to go. Oh, hello there, Latoya. Welcome back to the stream. Pancakes are good? Yeah. Thank you very much, Master. It was really fun talking with you.
Goodbye, Master.
Yeah, I'd probably rather have some pancakes than ketchup on an omelet. I don't know. I don't really like ketchup that much. Try the relaxing coffee. Why can't we get both coffee and an omelet or anything else?
You're back.
Another box came for you. Oh yeah, the shopping network. I forgot about this. Do not worry. What about this stuff we ordered online? Aren't we supposed to be getting that sometime soon as well? Oh, she's around again. This might be a good idea as well. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me check the bond first. Should probably do this, but let me check out the other options available. I know we could go to the spa to get some more of the charm, but I might try to also get some other skills as well. Well, let me see who's available first of all. Hey, what's up, Dorman? You missed what? Oh, you mean the maid stuff? Yeah, it worked out well enough, I guess. We got 2 points of charm anyway. I don't know if anything else was supposed to happen, because I'm not really familiar with that scene. Who's in Shinjuku? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we'd rather do Fumi. And it said we had the right confidant, I think. Wait, who's this? We can't talk to this lady. She seems familiar, though. She stands out.
Oh?
Oh, she's talking to her. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess. Oh, it's 3 charm? Alright, my bad. Yeah, I may not have been paying perfect attention. So I could have been wrong about that. Well, the explanation for it was, apparently we learned how to get people to like us by doing that event. And as I kind of joked around, I guess it was by paying them, because essentially we went to this Maid Cafe and paid for a meal, so of course they were going to treat us nicely when we're the customer. I mean, that's kind of how that whole thing works out, in general. Who is this? That's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. Her manager? My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? Oh, it's her mother. I was about to say, it's actually probably her mother. Damn it. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. What would you consider weird? Mother. As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady. Oh boy, here we go. You start to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads. Oh, good lord. Yes, mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait it for me. Oh yeah, by the way, Latoya, it's nighttime over here for me. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. You'd rather have pancakes, but you might be biased because you're allergic to eggs and tomatoes. Yeah, that'd probably do it, Crimson. I wouldn't blame you for your tastes. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite the shock. Oh, goodness. Should we be forward or... I don't know. She's scary. I mean, that is kind of true. She's a bit scary. Accomplish things. Your mother is a scary, scary woman. Indeed. I guess I'll just pick it. Giggles. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. Yeah, she has to admit it. My father's ill. Oh, that's sad. And unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. So it's kind of weird she wants her daughter to do shogi too, if that's how she feels about it. What? If I walk out of a grocery store with an 18-egg carton, will that make me look like Denzel Washington or Idris Elba? I'm gonna try that. I am so confused. How does that make you one of them? I don't get it. Should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make lots of money, or enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. Alright, well that does make sense. She's trying to do what she can to help out, but that's a lot of pressure to be putting on a young girl. Yeah, I mean, if you can't handle it, you shouldn't overdo it. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me, but when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skill. Wait, what? I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. It does sound rather dramatic. It's like saying chess killed someone. Hey, chess can kill. Remember that one Harry Potter movie when they were almost killed by the chess pieces? Oh hey Cradnito, how are things going with you tonight? Welcome, welcome.
Alright.
I will say things are a little bit quieter on the Twitch side of things tonight for some reason. Okay. Are you ready? That aura, my right eye is twitching. Now it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. Oh yeah, Latoya, I've kind of been used to doing that since we really got into playing visual novels quite a while ago now. Just kind of like reading the dialogue and stuff like that. So I've gotten to the habit of doing that. Anyway, looks like we're sharpening our knowledge. That's good.
Alright.
Until next time.
Well, you're right. Most chess pieces don't kill you. Unless you're a small child and you swallow one. Well, maybe you don't have to be a child. I guess even if you're an adult and you swallow one, it's probably not good. Do you think the Phantom Thieves will do the same thing to that CEO that they did to our principal? Come on, they aren't gonna murder him. Besides, I'm pretty sure the principal killed himself. No way. That was the Phantom Thieves sending a message. Wake up, people. It's time to atone. Or something like that. I'd kill for that kind of power. Oh, Jesus. What are we doing here? We're making everyone go crazy. Did you already see the Okamura thing? Well, we saw what happened at the end of the boss battle. I think we have to wait for something to happen in real life now. That's what the 8 days or 7 days is for at this point.
Rain,
At least as far as I know. Also, it's a rainy day. I think that means certain things are... they have bonuses, right? Isn't the fishing better during the rainy days or something like that? Not that I'm sure we should be doing the fishing. We might want to do some of the other stuff, actually. In Persona 3, you increase your charm by playing games at the arcade. Well, that makes a lot of sense too, doesn't it? Can you imagine if that's how it actually worked? Playing video games raise your charm skills? Sheesh. That would completely flip things upside down. So we could go ahead and hit up the fishing spot during the rain. I think it's supposed to be better, but I don't really know for sure. I think I just have some vague recollection of someone saying so. Or we could go ahead and do more of the Maid Cafe stuff and try to get our charm up. Oh, I think that was, yeah. That was the damn cable from the remotes falling out again. As it always happens. Well, that may be the case, TCAM, but you know what they say. That correlation doesn't always equal causation. Or whatever it is. I forget the exact phrase. I guess I'll go ahead and just do the cafe stuff again. Get our charm up. Yeah, nothing else is going on in the street, it looks like. Well, that's a good thing, Jordan, because we have to get the charm up anyway for Makoto.
Oh.
Let's go. So it's kind of like stuff we'd be doing anyway.
Welcome home.
Being hot saves lives. Basically, I guess so. That's how this game works. So is it worth getting one of the other items, or is this just gonna get us the most if you keep getting the omelet? I don't know if this at all makes any difference, or if we're just kind of wasting our money by doing some of these. Are we gonna romance Makoto? That's what I'm kind of leaning towards, actually. We kind of had that nice little scene with her in Hawaii when we were visiting. So that's kind of pushed me into doing that one, I think. Must have been fun to voice act for Persona 5. I guess so. I'm sure they had a lot of fun doing it. They probably pay pretty well. It's a pretty major game. Quick, every hot doctor at the front lines. This music's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'll just ask again, if any of you actually know this, please let me know, because I'm not really sure if this makes a difference at all. Or if maybe you get something different by doing each one? Eh, probably not if I had to guess. Oh yeah, that does remind me though what TCAM said about how we have to do the doctor at some point. Finish that up. You're pretty close, I think. You never went through here, so you don't know? In that case, maybe I'll just stick with the most expensive one. And hopefully that gets us more points? Fingers crossed? A sincere omelet, yes, master.
How suspicious.
Could it be you're actually starting to like this place? No, it's only for the charm, I
In that
swear.
case,
Right? It's pretty much the same thing as last time.
my apologies.
Thank you very much, Latoya. Yeah, I'm glad you feel happy watching this stuff. Yeah, I tend to be a bit more relaxed. There are some times, I will say, when a game does cause me to kind of go a bit crazy and get loud. But I try not to force it, like some people tend to do a little bit. But yeah, that definitely happened with Fahrenheit. The last game that I streamed, there was some insanity, and I did have to get a bit loud for that. But I'm glad you like the streams. Oh, this is what they mean about them messing up. I'm sorry, Master. I was trying to write earth-shattering.
Whoa!
Well, that doesn't look like earth-shattering to me. Master, I tried my best. Would you please forgive me? I don't know what this does. I guess we'll forgive her. Wow, Master, you're so kind. You're amazing. Oh, we're probably gonna get kind points for this. Maybe we should have picked the other option. I feel like you're going easy on her, but I guess you learned how to be tolerant. Yeah, that went to kindness
All
instead. Oh, but we got 2 points for charm as well. Okay.
All right.
My apologies.
She's still apologizing. Really is nice having you as a kind master.
Goodbye, Master.
Have an amazing rest of your day, Master. I'll be waiting patiently for your next visit. Now, it wasn't David Cage that made me scream. Well, I mean, I guess it was his game. that caused me to go crazy, but certainly not the only thing. There have been a lot of games which have kind of frustrated me or angered me in some way, but it's not something that happens constantly during games. It's just every now and then. Like, it's happened sometimes during Danganronpa. There are certain parts, as you may know. There were definitely a number of scenes during Fading Hearts. That was a hell of a playthrough. Like the whole part when the city just completely was blown up off screen without us knowing. That was a good part of the game. What was the name of the game? I posted a clip of it on Discord. Oh, Dandelion. Oh, Dandelion was such a terrible game. And that angered me so much in so many parts. There's been definitely more than David Cage, I have to say it. Do I have a Nintendo Switch? I do have a Nintendo Switch, actually. I don't very much use it, though. It kind of collects a bit of dust, to be honest. Oh, this is the stuff from the black market, right? Yeah, there we go. Pancake. All this talk about pancakes and waffles makes me hungry for some of that stuff. Maybe I'll have that for breakfast one day.
You got time right now?
Oh, yeah, we could do this, but I'm going to decline for now.
Next time, then.
Yeah, that's right, TCAM. You've been around for a while, so you remember all those old playthroughs like that from the pre-Danganronpa days, because a lot of people joined up during the Danganronpa era. But, oh man, the times that we had playing some of those random visual novels were just so crazy. You liked it because of how funny it gets because of the translation errors. There were so many translation errors. That's the thing I posted a clip of. It's when the cat brings her the sexy underwear or whatever. And they refer to it in the game as, oh no, Jisoo has brought me the something embarrassing. And that just killed us at the time. The unnecessary use of the... Do I want to play Persona 5 Scrambled? I've never really played the other Persona games, or the spin-off, so I don't really know. I've heard it described to me before, but I don't particularly feel one way about it or the other. I think I'd be rather more interested in doing a second playthrough of this game at some point. So we have EY, the store as usual. We have the reporter wanting some news, but we're probably not going to do this because it doesn't seem to get us anything really important. The hunger status ailment, yeah. I kind of do have the hunger ailment too because I don't know why, I wasn't really in the mood for eating dinner. You know, we kind of had soup and stuff, but then I didn't really eat it. So like, you know, I don't know. My taste buds felt weird. Like, I wasn't able to taste the food, really. And I've had the kind of soup before, and I usually like it, but it's weird. Like I can't really taste anything. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something. But I was just like, yeah, you know, I really don't feel like eating. At the same time, I am kind of hungry, though. It's weird. Yeah, let me look around town a little bit. So probably it's just those two. Or we could go and get the charm now, because isn't the spa right near us? The bathhouse, yeah. Actually, let me go outside and walk around, because I think we can buy some items in the little stores and whatnot. The vending machines. Oh, I think TCam's talking about what I mentioned. In the playthrough I did of a game called Dandelion, there was this one part where your cat brings you what's essentially lingerie. A sexy set of lingerie. And after the cat brings it to you, your character's like, oh, what's this? Jisoo, and that's the cat's name. Jisoo's brought me the something embarrassing. How did he get this? And she's like, what the hell? The something embarrassing, yes. That's how you refer to underwear, indeed.
I can feel it.
It's a long story with that game. It's a really long story, essentially. Oh, it's down here. Oh, there's a tobacco store, too. Ah, nothing good in this one. There's no reason for a high school student to go to a tobacco shop, right? Oh, if only you knew, Morgana. Maybe that's less common in Japan, though. Ah, here we are. So maybe there's only one of these in this town. Or this area of town. Yet nothing in here. This is where we do the wash if we need to do that. The game does take 80 hours to complete anyway. So I'm fine with it as long as you're streaming it. I'll keep coming. Alright, awesome. Yeah, this game's pretty long. Like I said, we started streaming this way back when it first came out. And I've kind of played it off and on. I'm playing a bit more consistently now, so maybe we will actually get around to finishing it soon.
Oh.
Or like eventually. The G-Say series was very good. You have to admit, that was one of the most fun visual novel series I played. Definitely one of the better ones. It's just a shame they never finished it. They did like 3 out of 5 parts of the game. And yeah, for whatever reason, it's been like 5 years or something since the last one. So I don't think they're ever going to finish it. Feels so nice to relax in a large bath. These creepy old men.
Oh.
Seems like you're really refreshed. I think you're even more handsome now.
All right.
Wanna head
Yeah,
back?
you need to get a lot of points to get that last one, huh? Yeah, I really liked it too. They had such good characters and they had such interesting twists, like how the girl from the first game ends up being kind of a like a mole for. I don't remember like the exact details, but like she's like working for the group that's trying to. I don't know what they were trying to do now because it's been too long. It's been like 5 years since I played that game. But yeah, like she was just like a barista, and then like all of a sudden you find out after the first game that she was actually one of the ones that is arranging everything going on in the background. And there's that one ending where I think she poisons you, right? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Gave you the same feeling when you find out a fanfic you're really into hasn't been updated in 6 years. Yeah, I understood it for the most part. Something happened in between, but I get what you mean. Yeah, we're gonna find out soon one way or the other, Anne. Don't worry. I wish we could do something in the meantime. Why don't we go to Mementos? I don't think we have anything to do Mementos. I think we've completed everything. Sorry.
Hmm?
The prison has a change of heart. Maybe our reputation will go up and we'll get more requests. I think we got the request out of the way as far as I remember. I kind of want to get back to doing some more of those visual novels at some point. Like some of the more lesser known ones that we were playing, kind of like we were back in 2014, 2015, before we did Danganronpa. It was fun checking out random ones and having them surprise you with whether or not they were good. Anyway, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well.
Oh, we're getting out again. Mr. Inuai, please come to the faculty office at once. Oh? I'm going to the faculty office, so make sure you study. And don't cause any problems, damn kids. Yeah, whatever. Kawakami's graciously given us this free time, so we'd better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? I think we have a charm book, don't we? May I read that? Oh no, we already finished it maybe? Do we have another one? Guts, proficiency. Night spots for adults. That sounds like a funny thing. Isn't cognition a funny thing? Yeah, I guess it is. It can be. I guess we must get a lot of guts if you read this one all the way. I wonder what this does. Maybe we'll do this one, enjoying the films more. I think someone mentioned this at some point. Does it mirror at nighttime? And Persona Joker has a whole different personality than the daytime. I don't know. Like, maybe. I guess that could be the case. When you think about it, daytime you're in school and you kind of have to play up to different norms, right? Like, you can't act the same way in school than you would when you're on your own. Well, I mean, you could, but you usually get into trouble if you do that. Monster Prom? I think I heard about that a couple of years ago. It's so good you can play it with 3 other people, too. I remember hearing about it, but I never played it.
Oh.
I do think I got a copy of it at some point. Like, someone either sent it to me, or... maybe it was a part of a bundle or something? I don't remember. Alright, so we should be able to appreciate films a bit more.
All right.
Oh yeah, Audrey. Like, that's the thing, definitely. And I've kept saying this too, because... the Seven Kingdoms game, which, by the way, it's unrelated to Game of Thrones for anyone that may be remembering that and getting bad memories. I played the demo of that, I don't even know how long ago now. It was probably like 2015, right? So 5 years ago, maybe? Or about? And I thought it was really good. I was really interested. And people have asked me over the years, like, oh, are you going to play any more of it? I'm like, yeah, when the full version comes out. So I think they've had more demos since then of, like, works in progress towards completion. But essentially, I've just been waiting for the full thing to be released. And as far as I know, it's still not out yet, right? I'm going to Google it quick. Because I remember playing it. I'm like, oh, this is kind of an interesting premise. Let me see if it has any estimate. Yeah, that's what I kind of said about it. A lot of the time, some Kickstarters, they take a long time to come out. And that's why I was like, oh yeah, Magical Diary did a very good job because, you know, they started like the Kickstarter the year before, and like within a year, it was pretty much out already. But then a lot of other times, some companies will take a long time. Yeah, like this is estimated to come out back in 2016 or so. And I don't know what the date is now. FAQ, but it doesn't show any questions. There's an updates page, but I don't know. Yeah, it's still, I don't even really see a date for it still. Wow, when was the last update? They did have an update for New Year's, but the update before that was back in March of 2019. And an update before that was in October, so they don't really update that much anymore either. Well, I mean, I hope it gets finished one day. Because I think a lot of people signed up for this, didn't they? I didn't, but I know there are many who did. So hopefully it does come out at some point. Alright, anyway, let's move on with Persona. The teacher's back.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, isn't that impressive? Actually celebrating the first year of the Kickstarter with the game actually being finished. Yeah, that's why I don't really jump on a lot of Kickstarters or whatnot, fundraising things. For, you know, people I don't really know completely. I knew that the Magical Diary developer, like, they'd be able to stick to it because they released so many games beforehand, so they have a track record for getting it done. So I had no problem, you know, tossing a bit of money towards them. You missed out on the Kickstarter and you regret it very much? Yeah, I mean, I guess, at the same time, like, kind of like I said, it's been, you know, 5 years now and they still don't have the game out. So, like, hopefully they do release it at some point. But I know of a number of other companies who it's been just as long, if not longer, and they still haven't released their games, and it seems like they're never going to. I'm not going to say that they're not going to, but there have been quite a number of companies who haven't. I'll just say that. Oh, I can't imagine who would have made that announcement. Oh. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Back when we were doing the visual novel podcast, there were a couple of games we reviewed that were still in early access or in a Kickstarter phase that we kind of reviewed, and yeah, they never came out, which is kind of funny. There's one game in particular which is really funny. We kind of reviewed it, and they were like a new company at the time, but they ended up getting signed up with a certain visual novel publisher, and they had like this big Kickstarter for the game, which I think actually did really well, and they made like a big fuss about it too. And this was like back in, again, like I want to say 2014, 2015, and like, oh yeah, we'll have the game out within like the next year or two, and as it's been, it's 2020 now, and the game still shows no sign of coming out. And I've kind of like checked up on their Kickstarter page, and apparently like all the people that were originally making that game have left. And it's got like all new people trying to make it now. So it's like, wow, that went really well, didn't it? It's like they don't even have the same people trying to make the game anymore. So let's see, what do we want to do here? Got Tumblr available again. Could do more of the maid stuff. Point is, he goes to jail anyway. Don't read this till you finish the game. Uh-oh. Was not supposed to know that he goes to jail? Well, we already... Well, I don't think that's a spoiler, because we saw that in the intro, right? So it's not like it really matters. I mean, we kind of already know that happens in the very beginning. I think I'll just go do the maid stuff again. As silly as this kind of is. I really want to get to the more advanced part of Magoto's storyline.
Welcome home.
Alright, we'll just do the same thing. So if she does mess up, let's try the other option, see what happens.
How suspicious.
Maybe we'll get points in something
In that
else.
case,
She screwed it up.
apologies. Whoa.
Alright, let's see if we tell her to fix it. I know, Master. Very well, Master. Oh, we got more guts. Being strict even to a cute maid, you've got some real guts. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't really help if you say don't read this after the sentence is over. Actually, in general, it's probably best to not discuss spoilers in general for these streams. But I will say in general, at least for that comment, I don't really consider that a spoiler because we kind of already know that from the beginning of the game.
All right.
But if you do say anything that's actually a spoiler, yeah, actually don't say it. Okay, is this enough now? Can we actually move on? Nope.
All right.
We really do need a ton of points for this, don't we?
Goodbye, Master.
It's kind of what I was thinking about doing the other one instead, like hang out through Tumblr or something like that.
Ah, you're back.
Oh yeah, like I said though, Latoya, you don't have to worry about it too much because I don't really consider that a spoiler. We've already seen it in the beginning of the game. Nothing, unfortunately. Father's still indisposed. Well, he will be for a while and probably won't be getting better, but what can I say? Oh, so actually now they're talking about something important. It's important to remember there's someone else in the shadows behind the shutdowns. Until we can bring their crimes to light, that won't end. Find the culprit for sure. Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. It's gonna be a hell of a good victory when we expose the criminal for who he really is. Yeah, we know it though for the father recover, in quotes. Well, she's around again. That's good. Are we close to leveling up? They didn't say, so I guess maybe not. Level 7, we get this. Earn double the money if a battle's won in 1 turn after successful ambush. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. But she's not close, is she? No, she's not. Well, it looks like it's only her and Sojira, though. That's funny. I guess I could go do the hot springs again. Or the sauna, whatever. Yep, that's right. That's my first time playing through the game. It's down here. I always get lost here. Yep, put that away. I wonder if it is different since it's raining. Oh yeah, look, it's only... oh, there's one other dude. This is awkward. Oh, actually, there's someone on the other end, too. Oh. Well, sure, why not? May as well do it. Let's go for a longer bath.
Whoa.
We were. So what do we get? The heat must be flowing. Your skin's glowing too, so handsome. Extra charm, yes. Ah, still didn't level up.
All right.
Wanna head back?
I don't know how close we are to doing this. Sheesh. Get ready for the comeback? Whose comeback?
Hey!
We're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something while we get there? I wonder what this is about. How do you do that name thing you did? Just take my name. What? If you type someone's name in the chat, it highlights it for you to see. So if I did it for anyone, like here, if I just did, hi. And I'm just typing this normally. It should have it highlighted for you. Or, hey, TCam, and that should be highlighted for her. At least that's how I think it works. You can let me know if that shows up or not. Also, how are things going? Oh, actually, it's funny because T Masterson also just said hello, TCam. So she got 2 at once. Anyway, how are things going with you, T Masterson? As you can see, we got the computer back up and working. Thankfully, Windows sorted itself out. Just on its own. I didn't actually do anything whatsoever. Let me try reading one of these random books. Why not?
All right.
Oh. We already knew about it. Is that the case for all these? Yeah.
Hey!
All right.
So these get them off our list anyway. That way I'm not looking at them anymore and getting confused.
Hey!
All right.
So I guess this lets you get to those places early if you haven't been to them.
Hey!
All right.
It's a highlight party in here. Indeed.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah, we already discovered all these places on our own. I don't know what the flower book does. Maybe this is good if we go on a date at the amusement park. So let's read this one. This may happen sooner or later. Oh, there we go. Got the orphan emote in chat. I'll spawn with a classic lemon. Lemon inside his submarine. Enjoy World of Dreams, full of popular attractions.
Man.
Destiny Land in Maihama, huh? It's a huge popular spot that's great for families, even going on dates. I can never go there alone. You have to invite someone or it'd be too lonely. Oh man. Favorite food? I don't know. I'm not sure I really have one. I guess just in general be, I don't know, it's tough. I can't really just say one food. Depends on my mood. Like sometimes I really want, you know, a nice, like, oh, grilled chicken is nice. Or, spare ribs. They're good too sometimes. It depends on your mood, really. I don't know, something like that, I guess. So now we have this location, I guess. That was something we didn't have. Its name comes from Miami Beach. Oh, really?
All right.
That's curious. Yeah, and I don't really know about the dancing games. I feel like I probably won't. Nah, I don't really eat that. I don't have a lot of, I don't eat a lot of vegetables and greens, to be perfectly honest. I try to every now and then, but I don't really have them that often. And I've never tried that. The French Revolution. When we were talking about this, feels like the history lessons just go all over the place. Having executed the royalty, the revolutionaries proceeded to take the courts under their control. All who opposed the revolution were executed. However, the revolutionaries, too, were then reviled as despots and executed by the public. All in all, more than 2,900 people were executed over the course of the revolution. The fact that this many executions were possible was actually due to one specific invention. Oh, this is an easy one. This is something we actually know. Morning Coon, take a look at this. The guillotine.
What is the answer?
Why is this one so easy? This device makes mass executions possible. You know what it's called, yes? Like, they didn't even need to show the photo. But in this one, they try to give you all the hints. An electric chair. It's so silly. What's up? Alright, hold on, let me, To rephrase, would you be willing to watch the dancing in the game? They have a choreography mode. Joker can get it. I mean, I guess. If they suddenly start dancing in the game, it's not like I'm gonna skip over it. But I just mean in general, I don't play, like, dancing type games. I don't play rhythm games. Do I like anime? I don't really have anything against anime, but I don't really watch it. I've seen some things that are, you know, anime over the many years. Like, Dragon Ball and Death Note. Cowboy Bebop. Probably some other stuff that I can't remember at the moment. Yeah, it's called a guillotine.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. By the way, the name guillotine comes from Joseph Ignace Guillotin, the doctor who proposed the idea. I have no idea how you pronounce the name in French, though. It may look cruel, but it delivered a swift, painless execution, regardless of one's social status. You know, that's what they say, though. But didn't they do tests, and, like, people were able to blink, like, up to 10 seconds or something after having their head cut off? I don't know, it's like something weird like that. I remember hearing stories about that. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that it embodied the French spirit of equality. Gotta love that French equality. Everyone dies. Wow, really? Morning seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that.
All right.
All right, indeed. Revolution is sometimes a bloody thing. The revolutionaries that rose up for freedom became despots themselves. It's a common tale. Yeah, it happens all the damn time.
That means...
Our social reform doesn't hurt anybody in the real world. That's what every single one says. Oh, we're not really gonna hurt everyone. Yeah, but can't you tell that the people around us are starting to go crazy? Like, listen to the students that were talking the way in. They're like, oh yeah, well that's okay if someone like that gets murdered, because we don't like them. Yeah, 2 L's kind of sound like a Y or something like that. I've heard of that. It's a bloodless revolution. Don't speak too soon. We'll see how things go. Frednina's like, oh, that's a cool looking electric chair. Exactly. That one was so much easier than all the others we got. It's unfair, I tell you. Futaba really wants to spend time with us. I feel bad. She keeps messaging us every single day. Maybe I'll do something with her for today. We'll put off getting our charm up for one day. How about that? You had the persona for her, right? What is she again? The hermit, of course. We don't have a hermit persona. Alright, never mind. Some other time. When I get the hermit persona, I'll go do her free time activity. Oh, is she in the oh no, that's Shinya. I don't have to go back to the Velvet Room again after we just did it like for the last 3 streams. I guess I'll just go ahead and do the Maid Cafe again. Or we could see Shinya. Maid Cafe. The sooner the better, because we can do more of the stuff with Makoto. Maybe this stuff here restocked though. Let me check. Yep, it did. Let me just try this randomly. Actually, I should probably check the arcade to see if there's any new things you could win. Is that good? It's super rare. You're amazing. Oh, cool. Will he give us something for it then? Sure, let's get another one. Well, that was good luck. Alright, let me just see if there's anything new to win in here. It probably only does it every so often. Oh, that's different. That's the, I don't know what that is, but that's something. Wait, what do you call it? Wana-kun? Alright, if you say so. Gotta love this music. This is a critical moment. Careful, careful. Spend time with the best girl. We will, cried Nita. We will eventually. Just have to work for it. Oh, nice. Have you ever been to a specific part of the game just listening to the music? Yeah, there's been occasional moments where I've just gotten quiet to listen to the music because it's so good. Well, I'm glad that was so easy. The music's... okay, now it's back. I was gonna say the music just glitched up and now it's not playing anymore. It's over here. Alright, let's do this again.
Oh,
You're gonna think we're still obsessed with them. These maids are gonna think we're their stalker or something.
welcome home.
Another omelet, please. Thank you very much. So if they mess up, we get guts or nice points. Excuse me. And we also get
Case.
the charm points like we wanted. Let me see. What should I write? Ah, she messed up again. Awesome.
Whoa.
I think I'll go for kindness this time. What is this? Jordan's saying the next David Cage project is Star Wars and Star Trek. Yeah, because he has to ruin those things too.
All right.
As if they haven't been trampled on enough. Or, you know, who knows? Maybe he'll be brought on to work on the next iteration of Doctor Who.
All right.
Since everyone is so happy with that as well at this point.
My apologies. Goodbye, Master.
Looks like we're still going to be working on this for a while longer.
Ah, you're back.
We're back. Oh, she's around again. Maybe later. Is it just her, though? Yeah, I think it is. Alright. Operation Get Your Charm Up, damn it. Actually, you know what I should have probably done? Hold on a second here. Maybe it's not too late. Let me see first. Because now I'm thinking about it, doesn't the fortune teller has a thing that it gets your skill points up higher, doesn't she? Maybe I should have been getting that first. Whoop. Speak to me, lady. Wait, what's this about? The Empress card keeps appearing. What? Last time I felt that you were having trouble with women, but I sense something different now. Anyway, please be careful. What's that about? We keep getting the Empress card showing up for us? Is that foreshadowing of something? Let's get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Oh god, this is expensive as hell. Let me just try to see if it actually works,
Now.
Might increase our charm. The Devil card seems you'll greatly benefit from taking actions that will increase your charm.
What do you think?
So now if I do this, does this increase what I get? Yeah, the Empress is Makoto's Arcana, I believe. Which is why I thought that was pretty interesting.
Oh.
Oh no, it's Haru? Alright, never mind. Well, I guess it means it's because something's about to happen soon with the, with Haru's storyline because her father. Look at that man next to us, he's so old and wrinkly. Finally, there we go. Alright. You know, we probably didn't even need it.
All right.
But whatever, we got the level up, so let's just take it. We probably only need like one more point, and we spent that money for no reason. Well, I'm just happy to have that. Oh, what's this? The fan thieves are doing it. It shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I think I got confused for the same reason that Tikan did, because they're always calling her queen or whatever. So I assumed that she was the Empress as well. Because it kind of makes sense in a way. Look away, lady. You shouldn't see the men's bath. Yeah, you really shouldn't. Who are you asking how old they are, Latoya? I'll just say that I'm old enough at this point. Decide later. The question is, do we finally get a thing to do with Makoto now that she's now that we have the max charm? Oh, of course, Makoto is nowhere to be found when we finally get the right points to do this with her. What the hell? Meh. Good enough answer. No, that's not true anymore, TCAM. I finally hit 50. Yeah, finally over that hill. The big 5-0, that's right. Well, I guess we could just do one of the other ones like Yusuke. It's kind of funny, though, that we did all of that, and then she's not even around when we go to look for her. Did we get a message from Yusuke? Because I'll just answer him. We'll do the people watching or whatever. Should be hitting my midlife crisis, that's right. I've gotten a hot Lamborghini to, yeah, spice up my life. Absolutely. There's no way I'm 50, I sound 17. I will just say I'm neither of those. But that's funny either way. Oh, come on, we have to have those advanced mathematics there. 25 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1. Somehow that is, oh, it's 25 minus 5 plus 2. Okay, I see. I was gonna say, either way, that's definitely not 23. Yeah, let's go see what Yusuke's up to. Keep him company.
By the way.
The man who offered his support to me at Madarami's house. This is actually something new. This is what we were doing last hangout. I like your assistance with him. Do you have time to spare? Of course we could spare time for you, Yusuke. Let's go see how this works out. Not numbers, my mortal enemy. Well, at least Team Master Sam was kind enough to not implement any, multiplication or division. Because then you have to be all worried about the order of operations and that stuff. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. Yeah, you have to be a little bit careful about that stuff, Yusuke. I'm grateful for his offer, but I'm unsure of what to do. Well, I guess we could meet up with him and see how that goes. I'm kind of a bit worried for him.
Indeed.
Okay. I must cling to any semblance of hope that I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. Break up to chase younger women, start wearing clothes you hate, crippling depression. I guess that's what a midlife crisis is, in a nutshell. He says he's willing to meet with me at the very instant. I'd appreciate if he joined me try. Your presence could help ease my societal discomfort, as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
Oh, we're going to the sushi bar, nice. I already told him that you'll be coming, so let us go. Alright, let's see how this works out. I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there's something I would like to ask. Just who are you? Interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei. I mean, Madarame. Oh god, what's this? 13 minus 5 times 6 minus 29. I don't think that works out the way you think it does, TCAM. Because, let's see, order of operations. First you have to do 5 times 6, so that's 30. So then you have 13 minus 30 minus 29. TCAM, it's going to be a number of years before you're even born at this rate. Which means I don't think you're allowed to use YouTube. Or like anything. Ever. A good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Hadarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. You haven't even been born yet. This is all because of him. It's his fault I can no longer view his paintings with a pure heart. Isn't that a movie? I think there was a horror movie at one point called The Unborn. And it was really stupid. I can't remember what it was. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards, or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used
How could
to.
this be?
My art is tainted. I've come to tell you about the future. Well, are you from the Back to the Future remake that is made in another, like 30 years or whatever? I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only as a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. What? There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic handsome artist. Are you hitting on him? What? What exactly is going on here? I kind of am tempted to just say handsome? Like what? But then I don't know if Yusuke's gonna take offense to that, like we're questioning him being handsome. D&D start making Game of Thrones, it makes it even worse. Oh man. What's going on here? I guess we'll try not to be accusatory, but let's try to clarify what he's talking about. That's probably the best for Yusuke right now. As he said, I am wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds, having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. What? A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. What, is he gonna make a movie or a story based on his life? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We'll take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How
Oh
foolish.
shit. Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. Yeah, I felt very uncomfortable with that part too. I'm like, oh no, where's this going? This old man calling this young boy handsome, it's not a very good thing. No. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity in art?
I decline.
You tell him, Yusuke. Shut your mouth. I reject your offer. Refused. I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. Oh, hello there, T-Cut. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you, should you enter. Or perhaps, are you too afraid? What's the matter, McFly, chicken?
What did you say?
I said chicken. I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You could have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avaricious bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? Uh-oh, now he's pissed. What's up, T-Cut? You're scared? Oh, don't be scared. I'm sure everything will work out. Yeah, wealth isn't everything, but it shouldn't be found through art if your only intention is only money, because if it is, then you're in for a great deal of surprise. Yeah. Could have waited until they ate before he stormed out. Well, at least he's gonna pay for it either way, so I guess we're good. Yeah, all the adults in this game are really super creepy. It is kind of funny they didn't make like... Well, I mean, I guess they do have some normal ones, like Sojiro and a few of the others you meet. Although I guess all the adult females are kind of weird because they're like so willing to get very intimate with a young boy, but that's another story altogether. Anyway, I guess the truth is within you. Yeah, we'll say that. So he probably wants to hear.
Yes.
Try. You are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Good point. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it only been me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Aw. Yeah, like Kawakami. Joker or Joker? Well, it also depends on which Joker you mean. Are we talking, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker? The Heath Ledger Joker? The, Jack Nicholson Joker? Or whoever was, like, the Joker in the old TV shows, who I don't even know who that was.
All right.
I guess Joker would win. That's the appropriate answer. Yeah, Joker. Clearly.
Okay.
I'll partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Let us go home. Oh, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all. Yeah, we can't blame the sushi for it.
Let us return home.
Correct. Now I would like your video. Thank you. Yes, remember everyone to like, comment, and subscribe the video, as always. The typical YouTube sign-off. Do you have any info? I'm on standby at Crossroads. Anyone else besides her, though? Maybe it is just her, which is funny, because at this point we don't really have anyone else to hang out with, so I guess we may as well hang with her. Yeah, Kawakami's maxed out as always. This is your future as a graphic designer? Well, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna be easy taking a job as a graphic designer. I'm sure that's gonna involve a lot of work. I think that's something that's really competitive now. Alright, well I guess we'll go to the theater and hang out with Oya. Do we have a... let's see. You're on the Twitch stream and forgot to like the stream. That's okay if you forget to like it. I know that not everyone remembers to like the stream on every single time they visit. There's plenty of times when I'm watching a video and I mean to like it and I forget to. Happens almost all the time, actually. She's the devil, I think. We have one, actually. Well, I guess we go ahead and spend the time with her. We don't do it too often with her. Well, I make some tool later. Which tool are you talking about, Jordan? We could try to make tools instead, but now I already picked this. Oh well. The best way to do well as a graphic designer is for a corporation or business. Freelance isn't the best anymore. Can be the most money, but it's quite hard. Yeah, it's like the risk versus reward benefits. If you're working for a company or some business that you're doing the design for, you're gonna have like stable pay. But freelance, you know, you may either get very little jobs or maybe you'll do very well, depending on how skillful you are. Oh, the smoke screen? Okay, we can try and make that next. Yeah, the next time we get like a night free like this, try to remind me earlier, because I'm probably not gonna remember. I'm just gonna be very straightforward. I doubt I'll have the memory to keep that in mind. Oh, actually, we don't have to do this. We still have the choice.
Oh yeah?
We just like showed up to say, nah, I'm not spending any time with you. Never mind. Wow, that's harsh. What does she have anyway? I don't think she has anything good. Yeah, kind of meh. Yo, Cerise, how are things going? It's good to see you. Who the fuck is this woman? It's Oya. She is the devil confidant. And we're actually not spending any time with her. We just showed up to say no. And we're going back home to LeBlanc. That is funny. Anyway, I'm glad you showed up, Cerise, but it's probably going to be towards the end of the stream. We got a late start because I had computer issues with Windows, which is always fun. Yeah, look, now we have the three of them on the desk there. That's very cool. Oh, we could check the shady committees, or commodities. I'll make the tools instead, though. Well, kind of, Cerise. What happened was Windows did an update, and then after it updated, it didn't want to actually boot up. It just kind of went in this endless cycle of, you know, the Windows loading screen where it just has little circular, like, orbs glowing around and kind of spinning in a circle. And it was just doing that for like an hour. So eventually I just hit the reset button on my computer itself. And I had to do it like 3 or 4 times, and eventually it finally booted up on one of those attempts. So that was interesting. Elude enemy pursuit by becoming temporarily undetectable. Yeah, that is a useful item, I guess. I see. You finish uni at 4 p.m. and then have to take the train to walk back home. Wow, that's quite the trek you have. I guess, do you live in like a city or something? That you take the train to get back home? Or I guess maybe you just don't really drive. Anyway, I was gonna say, You know that sense of time has no meaning to me because of how far apart we are. I forget how many hours it was, but it was like an incredible amount. So let's make some of this. Oh. Yeah, question for you guys again. What does this mean? We could ask Kawakami to make it instead? Does that mean we get more of them or something? Or does that mean we just get to do another activity while she makes this for us? Is this regular Persona 5 or Persona 5 Wario? I don't know what Persona 5 Wario is. Though it sounds like it'd be an awesome game. Is that like Persona starring Wario instead? It's 4:53 for you right now. I gotcha. Persona 5 Royale. Battle Royale Edition, that's right. Persona 5 Fortnite. So do we want to do that, or should we just make it ourselves? Because we could probably make more than she would. Because we can make a bunch of these in a row, if I'm remembering correctly. But she could probably only make one, I'm guessing. Hello there, Monoboba. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad I could say hello to you for the night. But we're probably not going to be streaming for too much longer. Oh, we get more points in proficiency, right? So let's make it alone then. We're not going to have Oya anyway, so who cares? Look how fat Morgana looks sitting like that. Let's continue. We can make a bunch of those. Let me just check for anything else. Puts enemies to sleep. Does that mean we could sneak past them because of this? Is one of them better than the other? This one we're undetectable. This one puts them to sleep. I'm guessing the smoke screen must be better because this is one Jordan keeps telling me to do. That's right, our teacher helps us make tools for theft. It's totally believable. Smoke screen? Yeah, I'll just do smoke screen then.
Okay.
Do I play Fortnite?
What are your thoughts?
Not really. My cousin's kid plays a lot of Fortnite, and he made me actually sign up and play with him a few times because he's obsessed with it. But other than playing it like once or twice when he wanted me to do it with him, I haven't really played it. I don't know. I just wasn't really a big fan of those Battle Royale games in general, though. Yeah, nearly time to sell Haru off. Well, hopefully not. Ah, okay. Well, good luck with that, Monoboba. I know that that class is a lot of trouble for you, so hopefully it works out alright.
Okay.
You know, it's funny though, speaking of schools, I've heard a lot recently about how, there have been schools around here that have been closing lately because of the concerns with the virus going around.
What are your thoughts?
There actually were a few cases that are, kind of in the county I live at this point. And so a number of schools started closing down in, kind of like the eastern part of where I live. So I don't know, hopefully that you guys don't run any problems with that. I can only imagine that means a lot of people are probably going to have to end up going to school during the summer or something instead.
Okay.
Let's make some more.
What are your thoughts?
Did E3 get canceled? I didn't know about that. I know there were a lot of people not actually going. So I guess it makes sense that they would just cancel it entirely at some point. That is kind of freaky though, to know how much it's like affected at this point. It's 2 cities away from you. How long will this virus stick around? I don't know. It could be quite a while for all we know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. Like, it's probably a good idea to like make sure you have some
What are your
supplies. And I forget when I said that. It was like some time ago. I think it might have been when I was still playing Spyro or something. And so be like, oh no, it's probably not gonna be that big a deal. Like, well, you know, just in case, because you never know what happens. Like, if things get really crazy and they want to shut down like multiple things, kind of want to make sure you have some supplies to last. You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you. That's how you get Resident Evil. You know, I saw some story that oh, cool, we leveled that up. So now that's maxed out. Well, I'm glad we did this tonight. I forget where it was, like maybe it was China or something. But they were like keeping some people in a prison, I guess, and they had the disease, and apparently like they tried to break out, and like one of the prisoners even like bit one of the guards or something. So it's like, yeah, this is kind of turned into like a Resident Evil situation. Like, I'm not saying that the virus actually makes you bite people to like infect them, but I'm sure it's just like crazy prisoner people freaking out, trying to do whatever they can to escape.
All right.
But it's just like really funny to like read about.
Well then.
Oh yeah, and people are buying toilet paper of all things like crazy. Well, when you have to shit, you gotta shit, I guess. Oh, we're at 90%. Wow. Amazing. We'll see if that lasts, though. Alright, is Makoto around today? Oh, she is! Okay, awesome. So we can finally do this. So I think we're gonna do that today, definitely. We have her persona, right? Or maybe we don't. So she's the priestess, right? The high priestess? Well, we have one. Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, or 7, I hope? Not 6. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Anything but Resident Evil 6. Would I consider, do I want my channel family friendly? No, not really at this point. It's really weird the way YouTube works out. But technically you don't want your YouTube channel to be family friendly, otherwise they'll demonetize you, because they don't want you targeting kids. There's a new thing they started pushing earlier this year, where they're like, oh, if your content is geared towards young children, we're gonna disable comments, and we're gonna disable monetization and all this other shit. So, no, the last thing I want to do at this point is be considered family friendly. That really wouldn't be a good thing for anyone's channel. Yeah, it's like, what does YouTube want? It was like 3 or 4 years ago they started demonetizing videos for not being family friendly. Now they're like, oh, if you're too family friendly, you're also gonna get demonetized. It's like, I'm getting mixed signals here. Alright, so let's just go respond to Makoto and see if we can do something with this Aiko person, because I don't remember anything about them whatsoever. Please come to the student council room when you have the opportunity. Yeah, sure, let's see her. That is true. There was one stream where I talked about vomiting up blood. Back, like after I got sick that one time. When I got sick with what was not the coronavirus. Back in January or whatever it was. It is funny though, because they actually did ask me when I went to the hospital. Like, oh, have you been traveling to China? Or anywhere in Asia? I'm like, no, definitely not. Thank God for that. Alright, so let's go head over immediately. Let's try to figure this out. I'm sure there's some way of getting your skills up with her. Is that why I'm streaming at nighttime? No, I'm just streaming at nighttime because this is when I tend to stream. I don't know. I don't have anything against streaming during the daytime. But this is just when I happen to stream.
Well,
The COPA is petty, and I'm gonna say if you mark your video wrong, apparently you might get fined $42,000. I've heard them say that too. I find that really hard to believe though, that they could actually enforce that. And I kind of went into reasons for this back in the Dishonored video that I played when they first announced that. But essentially, like, what they would fine you for is like for collecting information on kids or something like that. However, the fact is, there's absolutely no YouTubers, someone that's just on YouTube and using the, regular, whatever, monetization options that it has, that collects information on kids. That's Google that's collecting the information on kids. So I'm not sure how they could enforce that on actual people. I'd be really interested to see if that ever actually happens, how that would work out. Genuinely would be curious, because I cannot see how that could be enforced by the courts. Saying that, oh, you're guilty for doing something that YouTube did. It's like, what? No, that's Google that fucking did it, not me. I would really love to see that go to court. Like, hopefully it's someone that has, like, a big channel and has, like, a lot of money to fight it. Because I don't think that could possibly hold up. It sounds like complete bullshit. But that's what happens in the US and, like, maybe other countries as well. I don't really know. But laws can get passed, and essentially they're kind of enforced until they're actually gone to court. And they're like, oh, actually this is unconstitutional. You can't fucking do that. So we'll see.
Actually...
So I spoke with Aiko and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your picture though. Oh, that's right, we're doing some weird double date. Apparently she thinks she looked a little lame. Well, fuck her. We look super cool. Did she see how we always walk around with a cat on our back? That is pretty awesome. She told me that my boyfriend is in the same league as her, Tsukasa. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but it reminds me of, it's like how you say, like my house is your house in, like, Spanish. Like, mi casa is su casa. That's what I think of every time I see that name. But I think she'll change her mind once she sees you in
Do you
person.
have time to spend with me?
Yeah, mi casa, su casa. Don't worry, I'll back you up. I think Eiko will approve of me with my current charm. Should I act as Makoto's boyfriend and go meet Aiko? Sure, let's do it. Do we have to act as Makoto's boyfriend? Let's actually do it. Come on. Yes, how many times was it say? Yes, we're doing it. Hang out with her. Like tsunami? Well, if it's pronounced like that, then it does sound like Tsukasa. Because the T is silent in tsunami.
Shall we go?
Let's meet at the diner, as I mentioned before. That's really weird. Oh yeah, Motobo was talking more about that whole, like, kid-friendly BS they're doing. Where they turn off features like that. So yeah, I think they turn off comments from what I've read. I guess they also turn off other things like the mini player, and you can't add to a playlist. That's just stupid. Oh my god, look at this frickin' dude. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. I heard all about you two from Eiko. So I heard you're the student council pres, Makoto-chan. I totally wish I could be one of your council members.
Oh,
How about no? Yes, I am, totally. And Glasses-kun over here is your boyfriend, huh? Yeah. Huh. Looks like you guys don't get along too good, though. It's like your love level's rock bottom. Tsukasa looks like a midlife crisis Slenderman. That is funny. Are you seriously dating? Well, I mean, we have to keep up appearances for her. If not also because we want to as well. We just started. We're fighting right now. Or love comes in many forms. Ooh. Do my best impression of a clickbaiter? I don't know. Is it a good thing if I'm not able to do it? I don't know. What would be a clickbaiter thing to say? Oh. I don't know. It's like... Watch the Chad Tsukasa go up against the Virgin Tri Morning in Persona 5. I don't know. What the fuck would I do for clickbait for this? I can't think of something to do clickbaity in this scenario. Love comes in many forms. Yes, of course.
well,
Yeah, we got women stripping for us. I don't know what this dude's talking about. Calling myself a virgin. No, I didn't call myself a virgin. I called Try Morning. Not Try in Morning. Try Morning is the guy we made over here. First name Try, last name Morning. That's our character here. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Hey, babe. Did you do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Oh, Sukasa. It's Mikasa. What the hell's going on here? There's probably events involving these people in the game earlier, but we haven't seen them in so long. I did a little clickbait with my roommate's video, Sex on the Beach. No, that literally happened. It's not clickbait if it literally happens in the video. It would be clickbait if I had like a totally unrelated image of like two people having sex on the beach. And there's like no beach or sex at all in the video. That's what you do if there's actual clickbait. Anyway, sorry, I have to use the bathroom. This dude just exudes sleaze. Later, lovebird.
Excuse me.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Eiko? Aha! I was wondering when our honor student was gonna show her true colors. That reminds me. Eiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why's that, huh? I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl. You really care about your friends. Good stuff, I always say. Friends are like, you know, super important and shit. And shit. And shit. Speaking of which, a friend of my girlfriend is a total friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? Because, you know, if you're gonna be a lover. Oh, wait, how'd it go? If you're gonna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. See, look, he's trying to get her number right in front of us. The dude's an absolute Chad. God damn, man. Have my number instead. Oh my god. I don't know if we should do this, because we should probably try to defend her like this. Back off. Have my number instead. It's like, oh, it's one of those relationships, huh? I don't know. I don't know if like messing around too much is bad for our relationship with Makoto though. This is really funny though. Have my number instead. Oh, hey Terrell, how are things going with you, by the way? It's good to see you. I think I saved not too long ago, so let's just do this. I can always reload if it causes problems. Nobody asked you, Glasses-kun. Anyways, Eiko already gave me yours, Mako-chan. We're good. Aww. Dude, he just totally shot us down. We can't overcome him. I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Eiko to your club, are you? What? You suspected me I wouldn't dream of it? What? What? You suspected me? I wouldn't dream of it. I guess he owns a club? What's going on here? It's a damn shame people think us hosts are just flirts. My love with Eiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. How old is this dude? Is something wrong? I was just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I should get going. Gotta be at work soon. Why? There's so many creepy relationships in this game. Like every single one. Me too. Bye. Midlife crisis Slenderman. I don't know how old he is, but either way, I think he's way too old for her. He's a host club recruiter. I have no idea what that means. That must be like a Japanese thing. He does look too old for a high schooler. We're all in agreement on this one. No matter what I might think, I still don't have any proof, and above all, Eiko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? No. No, we're probably not doing enough, if anything. Legal prostitution. Oh, that's what that is? Ugh. Alright, yeah, not good. Or illegal prostitution. Well, one of those. Either way, it's really bad for a high schooler to do. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Eiko here. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed about how important it is to trust the hunches. The hell's this shit? Seems that host has already sent me something. What is this supposed to be? Saying it's full of emojis. It's me! Oh, let me try. It's me! Tsukasa-kun! I don't know why I added kun. Heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone. Emoji, you. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Makoshi. Clapping emoji, clapping emoji, clapping emoji, hot springs emoji, clapping emoji. That was barely a coherent sentence, but I'll need to get used to that if I'm gonna help Eika. You don't need to be messaging him, just block his number, please. By the way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have really panicked had I been alone. Yeah, eggplant emoji, peach emoji. That's the only thing that was missing in that. I honestly despise how immature it can be sometimes.
Thank you very much.
But I'm working through that with your help, so thank you. I can sense Makoto stressing me. Well, at least we're finally on the right track with Makoto again.
All right.
That was painful. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna need to get our death note for this one. Forget the changing of the hearts, just jump straight to the death note. We should get going too. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
All right then.
What a day that was. Don't let YouTube know you're family friendly. Play Mortal Kombat. Oh, look who's here again. Akechi. Good evening. I'm intruding your home once again. I like how he just comes out and says it. My apologies for spending so much time here. It's just such a calming place for me. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Good old Light. Oh, he's right here. Look, perfect timing. Regardless, it's time I go my way. One more thing, though. I heard a calling card has finally been sent. It was sent like a week ago. If the rumors of internal affairs at Akamura Foods are true, their president should surely be judged. However, it should be up to the government or police to do so. This is an unfortunate situation.
I'll see you later.
I know, we were just talking about Light and he just pops up. So funny. I must be going now. The coffee was delicious. Ah, alright.
Let's do it.
Although this is probably a good place to leave off for the stream. So I'll make my save. Sadly, we didn't get to do as much as I was hoping we could do tonight, because of the stupid computer issues about a half hour late. But anyway, I'm gonna make sure I don't try to update my freaking computer anytime soon, because we know that only leads to problems. And the next time we play this, hopefully we'll finally see what happens with Haru's father. Although, I'm sure it's gonna be nothing good, and we're gonna instantly regret what happens. Keep on playing. I wish I could. I really do. But it's time I get going, before I stay up too late and am absolutely exhausted again, as I always am. But I will thank you guys all for coming out and watching the stream. It is very much appreciated. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, thank you very much. Have a good night, or a good day, whatever time it may be for you. And I'll see you next time. Farewell, everyone.
to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting as a tree. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Apple's masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see